Alrighty, howdy ho folks. Multiversal Medium here for another episode of Dread Delusion. Last time we left off, we decided the ultimate fate of the Endless, as well as finally got around to main quest stuff like talking to the Duchess. This episode, I believe, we're finally going to go up, probably up there. It looks like the place. We're going to be taking an elevator in that castle over yonder, all the way up, to try and find the Duchess's daughter. Which, besides lore bits, will probably be the only childlike character we've come across. I mean, yeah, we've heard various things involving children lore-wise, but I think this is the first one that... did I miss it? How did I miss it? Hashtag rude. Honestly, it doesn't matter. We can just walk up over yonder. It's whatevs. It's whatevs. Not like these dudes are really difficult to walk around. Yeah, walk around. Are you guys not even aggressive now? Are you aggressive? Yeah, you still are. You still hunger for my flesh. Freaking weenies. Freaking gotta get good enough to catch it then. Losers. Any butt. It's been a minute since I played, but that's usual with the Dread Delusion recordings. I do a quick batch of a few and then... Ooh, needs a key. I thought we picked up the key. I thought that was the entire point of the quest line that we was doing. Hold up, hold up. Oh, right. I forgot about that bit. We're supposed to talk to, Mr. Flesh Broker over yonder. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that bit. Like most things. Because like I said, it's been a minute. Okay, got my good hair, got my parfum on. Got my charm at 70. How you doing? The Endless lurks in the corner, keeping a watchful eye on the other patrons. I'm looking to enter Cadaver Keep. Heard I should speak to you. He stifles a laugh. A mortal asking to enter Cadaver Keep of their own free will? Well, now I've seen it all. Dude, there's... You know what, we're not going to go into that, but there's stories along those lines. And those aren't the stories I should be talking about on my channel or any channel that's just not pure documentary style, because it's not okay. You've heard the rumors, breather, about what goes on in there? What goes on with your kind? Oh, I've been there. I was just there. Of course I have. Even so, can't just let you waltz into Cadaver Keep. Us cadavers are a private bunch. You have to understand. There must be something I can do to change your mind. He looks you up and down. Well, I suppose there might be one thing. Is this another Cassius Cusatus thing? Do I need to take off all my armor and turn around for you? Ugh. Morrowind had a real perv as one of the NPCs that gave quests. He was also the NPC that wrote the, Lest the Argonian Maid. Yeah, him being pervy makes sense. Arguably he wrote it. I don't know, it's... Books are weird into ESO lore, or Elder Scrolls lore. Considering, like, there's copies of the Lest the Argonian Maid, like, several eras before the author could have written it, or existed. Whatever. A chunk of your flesh, still warm, fresh from the bone. That would prove your loyalty. My flesh? Are you insane? What part of my flesh? Okay, fine, make it quick. I'm not giving you my flesh, goodbye. What part of my flesh? Only a morsel, shall we say? He licks his lips. A finger. Is there cipher magic to regrow fingers? You know, that's a valid question. You'd think if there was a, like, cipher magic to regrow limbs and various other cut-off bits, the Endless would be on top of that, as opposed to even penitent thaws like flesh farms. Like, seriously. Then again, that also goes into the avenue of keeping just living people as livestock for them. Whatever. My flesh, are you insane? Well, you're the breather who's trying to enter a stronghold of known flesh eaters. I'm not asking for much. Fine, make it quick. He unsheaths a very large knife. Oh, don't worry. It'll be over before you know it. Now hold out your hand. With one quick motion, he slices off your finger. Your hand sears with pain, but he quickly douses the stub with a foul-smelling potion and wraps your hand in a rag. Ah, professional. This'll fetch a good price for the right buyer. You've proven your worth, and then some, breather. Here, take the key. It'll unlock a lift to the top of Cadaver Keep. It'll take you to the island above. There you'll find the Duchess's daughter. I never said I was looking for her daughter. He grins. We have eyes and ears in many places, breather. Of course, that key does not grant safe passage through the keep. That's not part of the deal. It's like you step into the stronghold, you're on your own. Kinda figured. So good luck, breather. I'll go. One last finger. To be fair, I kind of feel like that was the yeah, let's talk about this. If you had to give up a chunk of flesh, what would you be okay giving up? Because, I want to say a pinky or just one of the lesser used fingers. Probably smartest move. Like, yeah, you're not going to be able to grip things wonderfully with that hand. Be a bit less dexterous, but let's say a chunk of flesh from the arm or something. Not the entire arm, just a bit of flesh from it. Now suddenly you can't grip with that hand whatsoever because you're missing muscles and tendons. Same with the leg, you wouldn't be able to easily walk on it or anything. So on and so forth. A chunk from the stomach. Unless you're like super fat, man, that's organs. You can't really be getting rid of that. You could say the toe. I know some of you would really like toes and others would be like, ew, toes, yeah, just get rid of them. But you can't really easily walk without all of your toes. It's just how our stupid bodies are set up. You'd be able to walk to a degree, but just not really easily hold your balance or anything. What about near? Well, then you'd just not hear well. No offense. Like, losing a smidge of dexterity and gripping power compared to not hearing things around you in this universe. Willing to get rid of the dexterity and gripping power. Oh. Why does this little crater area feel familiar to the area we were at with the Emberian? Where'd the music go? I like the music in Cadaver Keep. Why is that not there anymore? Actually, are you guys like Dark Star? You are Dark Star mercenaries. Called it. There is very similar to the what is that? Area with the Emberian. Dark Star mercenaries and all. But looks a whole lot like there's no kid around here. Oh wait, that's... You know, I remember saying I really hope to never really experience anything with children in this universe because this universe goes really hard. This kind of yeah, that kind of sets it in stone. Huh. Well, how you doing? The hand of the Endless lies upon the pillow, completely severed from above the wrist. The hand bears a signet ring on one slender finger. There's no mistaking it. This is the hand of the Duchess's daughter, Ellen. Well, take the hand. As you touch the hand, it suddenly recoils as if alive, because it is. For a moment, you pause, and the hand shivers before you. You finally pluck up the courage to pick it up. It writhes as you place it in your belongings. Okay, so for you guys watching at home, and if you haven't played this game, who's betting that the hand was actually what we're after, and who's betting the fact that they actually like just harmed the Duchess's daughter? Because I think there's a solid 50-50 chance one way or another writing wise. Like, what the Duchess actually wanted was the hand, and since the Endless are, well, endless, she's kept her daughter's hand around this entire time because it was her daughter still alive in a weird effed up sense. But also maybe they just did something to her. Like, who's taking bets? What are you betting on? Because I'm fine with either or. Fine's a stretch of the word. I don't like the idea of any childlike entity going through such things. Although the Duchess's daughter would not be a child at this point. They'd be several centuries old. I am... the weird blessing in disguise. I am happy I didn't have to see the only child model we've come across so far as an endless. I would prefer not to experience that. Like, not for nothing. Oh, right. Hold up. Frickin' wonderful man in the comments did say something. That I can talk to this dude. And for some reason, I never did. Because I just thought they were a regular guard type enemy. But we never saw another one like them. Yeah, they're a unique NPC. Greetings, delicious flesh thing. By enchantment, I am required to grant you assistance instead of peeling the meat from your bones. Thanks? Gratitude is not required. If my mind was free, I would burst your fragile skin and devour your warm innards. Whoa. Can I ask about this town? This town is Heister. Few live here now. As many endless have retreated to the comforting gloom of the mausoleums. I need to get into, like, swing with how this game frickin' vocabs, yo. Like, I am playing so many different games, and they all just have, like, a different vocab setup to it. Like, obviously, Dread Delusion is pretty gothic, and, like, its usage and everything, and, it's been a minute, so I'm seeing words, and it's like, wait, what? What? Anyways, at noon, when the neutron star is bright, some of the endless bar their doors and retreat to their coffins. The light hurts their feeble eyes. What are they, moles? What places can I visit? The Queen of Silver resides in the Castle of Ribs. Not anymore, man. You need to update your info. At the top of Heister. Though she will not be interested in the weakness of your mortal flesh. That's fair. She's gone. The rotten coffin will serve your kind with beverages and bedding. It's in the center of town. There's also a shop with trinkets you may find useful. The Moldy Cauldron. It's closed at noon. So are you some sort of guard? I am an ethereal soldier. A remnant of the Cadaver Crusades. When the Endless still hunted mortals for their flesh. Most of my kind wander these lands aimlessly, tormented by their insatiable hunger. I, however, have been enchanted by penitent Thaw to do menial and degrading tasks. Another win by penitent Thaw, turning legit their army into just like I swear, Penitent Thaw could probably just handle the entire Endless realm by herself. Like, full war scenario. She's just better than everyone else here. It's hilarious. I am not sure which is more pathetic. Like, seriously, she's able to outright enchant, like, various amalgamations of flesh into just servants. It's funny. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Oh, hey, Faye. Sorry about that. Got called away from the recording booth. Something needed my dire attention, and that a cat went wild while that was happening, so, I'd take a moment away from the screen. Sorry if I didn't finish the thought process about how awesome Penitent Thaw is or whatever. Because yeah, that was just the long and short of it. Like, the woman just can rock anything and everything around her. She really can. The fact that she turned their own weapons into just bound servants, basically, is hilarious. In a really effed up scenario, she's just better than everyone. And I find it so funny that Ryder thinks he can take her. Like 100%. Lord Ryder just isn't good enough, man. Okay, I believe it's over here, yeah. That is something nice. This game, I mentioned, you know, just how arguably well all the environments were set up. You know, everything's really properly connected. You'll look over a cliff and you'll just see an expanse and realize, oh, that's connected to that, that's connected to that, so on and so forth. I haven't played this game in like a month. I still remember how to get everywhere. I have not had a single issue anytime I've been playing this game remembering how to get places. It's properly fleshed out. It just feels like a properly designed world. Anyways, I got the hand. I've weird blessing in disguise that was. Greetings, mortal. How do you fare? About your daughter. Did you find her, mortal? I must admit, I have been watching your progress with interest. With the flick of her wrist, she creates a small, shimmering mirror. Seems to show you entering Cadaver Keep. But my voyeurism spells couldn't penetrate the island above the keep. So I've been awaiting your return with bated breath. I like how you just call it voyeurism spells, because that's what it is. You know dang well some freaking pervy dude set up that cipher magic just to be a voyeur. I'm sorry, Duchess, it's not good news, or I have her hand, nothing more. I'm gonna say I have her hand, nothing more. I don't know if the girls had a body for centuries, to be honest. There's a lot of upheaval during them all becoming endless. So I have her hand, nothing more. You present the hand to the Duchess. A beaming smile spreads across the Duchess's face. Looks like those who bet the fact that it was only a hand we were after. You guys winning. Ah, my Ellen, you are returned to me at last. The Duchess tenderly presses the hand against her face. Ellen's hand seems to respond in kind, relaxing and stroking her mother's cheek. You were expecting this, or? I don't need to know where the rest of the daughter is. I don't. I guess you were expecting this, because honestly I was too. Apologies, mortal. Did I forget to mention? All that remains of my daughter is her hand. The rest of her was lost many centuries ago. Where? I cannot say. But it is not an uncommon fate for my kind. It is very hard to truly kill an endless. But that does not mean our bodies can't be broken, severed, separated. Many of my kind rest not in peace, but in pieces, scattered around the realm like fallen leaves. I lost Ellen to this abhorrent fate some 300 years ago. She touches the hand gently. I have long accepted that I will never see your face again. That's touching, or that's horrible? Kind of touching. I mean, in an effed up way, it's showing how much you truly care for her. Kind of touching. Besides, it is, of course, not a fate I would have chosen for my daughter. I often wonder if it would have been kinder for her to be truly at peace. I mean, I think that's probably for all of you, Endless, but whatever. She is silent for a moment. Thank you, mortal, for returning my daughter to me. I hope the whole ordeal wasn't too troublesome. I lost a finger. Oh, no trouble at all. Well, I did lose a finger, or the tower is pretty tall. There are a lot of ramps. um. Okay, so I'm torn because my first response was I did lose a finger. That is what I'm thinking as a player, and there is a perfect response for that. So that is 100% one-to-one. The tower is pretty tall and there were a lot of ramps is hilarious. I don't need my finger back. I don't care. The tower was pretty tall. There were a lot of ramps. She smiles. You're too modest, mortal. Don't think I hadn't noticed that missing finger of yours. It's fine. Got some weird undead goop on it. It's fine. But nothing a little cipher can't fix. Here, hold out your hand. Oh, so there is a way to regrow that stuff. The Duchess utters some harsh-sounding consonants. Your voice seems to suck the warmth from the air. For a moment, your hand seems to burn with an unbearable heat. But when you look down at it, your missing digit has been replaced with a spectral finger. It glows and shimmers with a natural color, but is firm to the touch. Oh, I just saw those pop-ups in the top right. I should have looked to see what the heck the bloody stump was. I didn't even notice that happened. I was just laughing and debating the fact that, like, yeah, what chunk of flesh would you be okay getting rid of? Yeah, I should have checked that. Oh, gosh. Bummer, but I got a spectral finger now. Does this mean I can't do 2 in the pink, and would it be like 2 pink, 1 blue? What are we talking about here? There we are, mortal. You may even find this to be an improvement. If you can match my skill with cipher facsimiles. It's a hard word to say usually when you just read it, man. I think I nailed it, but whatever. And now, I will honor my side of the bargain. When I delved into your mind, I saw that you have captured the blinding light, correct? I will make my way there, so we can plan our next move. She strokes Ellen's hand, though, if Ella's plans come to fruition, I'm still not decided on where my allegiances lie. With Vela, you could grant the Endless a true death, or with Vela, you could make the Endless truly immortal, or Vela meddles with powers beyond her control. We must learn to accept our fate. Yes, but also, I'm so curious. I really I know the frickin' like, what is it? Inquisition and all that wants me to end Vela. It's true. But the Inquisition are a bunch of weenies. All the Inquisitors, the whole order of them, they're losers. They're weenies. But it's not untrue that she's messing with stuff beyond her control. I don't know. I feel a bit freed, considering I just randomly decided to go with the Crystal Goddess down in the mines or whatever. It's like, yeah, man, let's just do it weird. Let's do it weird. Let's have fun with it. I don't know, though. I'm pretty certain this isn't gonna lock me into any ending or anything, really, but yeah, we must learn to accept our fate. Yeah, sure. She strokes her daughter's hand. Perhaps you are right. This curse is our burden to bear. To risk utter catastrophe over some fool's hope would not be right. You have given me much to think about, mortal. But for now, you should take your leave. I will meet you at the blinding light. And again, I also wouldn't put it past this game. Oh, what's up, giant crustacean? You're looking very crustacean-y. Anyways, I wouldn't put it past this game to do something like Mass Effect 2, where depending on how you answered the various party members and stuff, they're going to have different interactions right at the end game. Spectral finger. Your finger has been replaced with cipher facsimile. Oh, it was my pointer finger. Hashtag rude, dude. The new digit pulses with magical energy and is unnaturally dexterous. Should prove useful when picking locks. Alright, cool. I'll take it. Also kind of weird how there's all these Dark Star mercenaries right around the places these various party members of Vela's would want to be at. Like, not for nothing, but it's almost like Vela's got tabs on him or something, you know? But yeah, I suppose I wouldn't put it past this game to have a Mass Effect, I want to say it's Mass Effect 2 moment. Pretty certain that's the game that has the ending be very different depending on how you handle your party members. But have a moment like that where if I answered these dudes differently when recruiting them, they may join me or fight me depending on how I choose to end the game. I wouldn't be super surprised if they did that. Something to explore in a different playthrough, possibly. Like I already mentioned, I am kind of like planning on various other playthroughs, maybe in my own time. You and me. You know how it is. I think I don't know how many endings this game has. I really don't. I think there's multiple, at least. So not for nothing, but I'm about to like jump down. What you got going on? Rusty bow, don't need it. Throwing knives, don't need it. Wow, you ain't got nothing. Are all these throwing knives and shurikens from me? Oh, you do care. Alrighty, what are we looking at? I think we're basically just looking at heading to the Clockwork Kingdom at this point. Yeah, I think that's all we got to do. Quest-wise, I don't think there's much else here. Not really. Hello, close. Whispers of Ghosts. War stories. Safe passage. We don't need roads. Sky Captain. Okay. Or Sky Pirate, sorry. I misread that. God forbid. Yeah, I think we're just heading to Clockwork Kingdom. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see here. Hollow Town. There we go. Hey there, you bloodborne looking bugger. Alright, do I have Oh yeah, I got a passport, good. I don't need anything from this dude. His melty face. Feels enticed with deeper fervor, ring of stone skin. Oh, you got another passport. Sure, why not? Suppose I'll save money until I get to Clockwork Kingdom, because I bet you anything I could probably get another house. Like, not for nothing. Just seems to be kind of par for the course at this point. Major zone, big ol' house, homeowner. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Finally living my dreams of being able to own real estate. Truly the greatest fantasy of all. Moving on. Like I said, I am pretty excited to see how the Clockwork Kingdom is. Pretty certain that's just a respawn point right there. I'm pretty certain these little, like, baby fruits are because we sided with Pagath. 9 to 1 odds, most likely. I don't think they showed up until after we decided the fate of Hollow. There he is, just called, like, it's Hollow Shire. Yeah, it's a Shire. Never need any more. Oh, wrong side, actually. I'll never need any more little godlets because the game bugged out, which is hilarious. Alrighty. Stop this. Bada bing, bada boom. Boom, bomb, bing. Like, considering how much world building this game does for various bits, do you think this little elevator has, like, some sort of, like, cipher magic that's actually propelling it? Because it doesn't really have pulleys or anything. Like, you look at the levers and they're very eerie and steampunky, but there's nothing really connecting these elevators to, well, anything. It could be like something with like that float stone nonsense. But pretty certain I explored this, yeah? Explored this whole place. Went around. Yeah. Yeah. So, not for nothing, but, well, you have anything to say that's worth the breath? About that union passport you asked for. We have discussed this. Bring Misha a proper apostatic union passport, and perhaps arrangements can be made. Funnily enough, I have a union passport right here. Finally, we are having a serious conversation. Misha will make sure it finds a good owner. So perhaps you are thinking, what if this dashing yet enigmatic sky sailor is just a common crook? I wasn't thinking that, but now I am. What if he takes my shiny passport then throws me overboard? I'd probably use the return home spell. Do not have so little faith in Misha. I have faith in my return home spell. Gained Mikhail's passport. He hands you a crudely drawn parody of an apostatic union passport. Show this authentic travel document to the royal factor in the city of Freropolis after we land. Good friend of Misha's. She will make sure you can cross Gate Bridge in future. If you wish to fly with Misha again, just find his skiff on either side and flash the passport. Upon Misha's life, you will have safe passage. Appreciate it. This passport doesn't look very official, or how do I find this royal factor? Well, it doesn't look official, but how do I find this royal factor? Once you are inside the kingdom, Ferropolis cannot be missed. Big city on stilts, yes? Just outside the city gate, there is checkpoint with guards. You will find her there, lounging in some fancy office. This passport doesn't look very official. Official? Is this your desire? Official means clerks and stamps, searches and manacles. It is the rack, the strappado, the spell that makes your lungs burn like you're drowning until you betray every faith you have. Yes, Misha knows all about official. Cool, thanks. I'll keep it close. Are you ready for the voyage? We are leaving soon. Yeah, let's go. Ooh, real time. Misha, you got kind of a badonkadonk, you know that? Like, not for nothing, but you got a booty. I think you got more of a booty than the Crystal Goddess. You could take pride in that. You really can. I like that it's in real time that we're moving around. It's actually really nice. It's actually really, really nice. I like this. Like, we're getting a full view of like, what's that island over there? Like, yeah, this is awesome. I mentioned in an earlier episode, like, the fact that the graphics are so low really gives them a lot of room for, like, draw distance stuff. And they really, really use it. It's not a matter of, like, using a medium just because it's all you can use. It's using the medium well that's important. And, yeah. You know how to do that. You really do. You want some stamina drink? No? I'll just have some yellow drink then. Nope. I believe we are here. So, not for nothing, Misha. Oh, okay, so you over there. No, we're in a different instance of this stuff because we had a little, like, loading screen, like, hiccup moment. Gonna look around. Nothing? Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, honestly, I want to say Clockwork Kingdom was probably the place I was so excited to actually come to. What you got going on? Oh, it's Mikhail. Mikhail looks off towards the mountains with an unreadable expression, then shakes his head. Well, here we are. Home she is home, or what is left of it. Since Misha never goes inland, this is where we part. Misha will not ask your business, and it is best you do not tell. But if you wish to cross the gate bridge, speak to the royal factor. When you get to Ferropolis, keep your head down and trust no one. Understand? You do not wish to be tangled in machinist intrigue. Fair. I thought you said I could always sail with you. Remind me where I can find the royal factor? I thought you said I could always sail with you. The Clockwork Kingdom is impossible to explain, but Misha will try. The countryside is full of corruption, not to mention rogue myrmidons. But the worst danger is the Clockwork King itself. It and its machinist minions. Piss them off, and they will make you disappear. Poof, like a magic trick. Do not tarry here, I need to ask about the Clockwork Kingdom. The Clockwork Kingdom is impossible. Oh, that's... I thought the last thing I asked was actually about... I thought I could always sail with you. The skiff must rest for a tick, along with its pilot. Come back later if you have other business for Misha. Hey, okay, thanks, Mikhail. Do not die. Misha hates to lose a customer. Yeah, man. That's fair. That's fair. So, ooh, fancy. I'm curious, because, like, obviously the Clockwork Kingdom's very advanced, like, tech-wise, as well as, like, cipher magic-wise. In a lot of ways. We got Ghosty Girl again. What's up, girl? Hey, how you doing? But I'm curious, like, how much of their tech and advancements are actually based on their own discoveries, and how much is actually based on Emberian just reverse engineering, basically. Change is a force that sweeps through the sky realms unhindered. None can escape it. The Wiccans tried to resist and work around to dust. But for some, the maelstrom of change is like wind for their sails. In the aftermath of the God War, the Sky Realms had a chance to choose their own masters. But here, in the Clockwork Kingdom, that was not enough. Their cipher scribes and machinists committed to build their monarch from metal and magic. We got a new Vidium. Is it new Vidium? Whatever. Wummer god kind of sort of set up. Except it's not a god, it's a ruler. Because gods are outlawed. It was to be a realm where any common laborer could draw on the power of a god, where every belly would be full. But to embrace such drastic change is also to roll the dice of fate. And the denizens here have found their luck wanting. So what do you think, stranger? Though their people lie, rotting in the barren fields, was it noble of them to try to reach for the heavens despite the risks? We should always strive to be better no matter what the cost. Idealism is well and good, but not when lives are at stake. I'd rather leave such dilemmas to the ruling classes. I do believe in trying to strive to better oneself as well as better everyone, but there is a point where the cost outweighs the practicality of what the heck you're trying to strive for. So idealism is well and good, but not when lives are at stake. You know, it's a pragmatic answer. But a ruler would soon learn that their hands will never be clean from blood, and doing nothing is still a decision. True. Alrighty. What are we looking at? It's always so fun going to one of these new islands and be like, what's this? What's this? There's copper in the air. What's this? What's this? Something, something, still doing that song because I don't know it too well. Hate to say it, guys. I don't remember much of Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not one of those types of dudes. I'm not a big fan of Disney, almost anything. You're allowed to like it. It's just... I never super got into it. Even the gother aspects of Disney. Like Nightmare Before Christmas. Ooh, fancy. Actually, I got... Well, I think I talked about it in Bard's Tale. Getting thrown for a loop. Finding out, like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit was actually a Disney movie. I thought they were just, like, parodying and, like, making fun of Disney here and there. But no, it legit was done by Disney. Oh. Well. Yeah, it's a 1 in... Well, just a half chance. So may as well. Should have been talking to the dude, but whatever. Whatever. Do what I want. Got a throwing knife. Perfect for selling. Ominous bottled vision. That doesn't sound good. A perfect copy of a single vivid dream. These lurid fantasies are a subject of feverish moral debate in the Union. This one is by B. Morozov and contains scenes of surreal divinity and moderate dread. Oh, only moderate dread. You know, just an enjoyable amount. What the heck? Can I drink that? Is that like drinkable? Can I go on like a freaking like vision quest? Oh, is that what this is? Is it what you guys are legit doing to get high? Just seeing horrible visions in horrible dreams? It's freaking awesome, man. In a weird, horrible, surreal landscape, yeah. Kind of way. This old peasant is murmuring and muttering to themselves, occasionally crying out. As you approach, they suddenly fall silent, and apprehension creases their weathered face. I like his design. I think we haven't seen a character look like this before. Hello? Who's that there? What manner of things are you? Come closer if you are not corrupted. Or is it my Lars? Back again to show this old fool mercy. No need to fear, I'm just a traveler. They contemplate this, their eyes roving over and past you. Evidently, they are blind. Not many travelers these days. No. Borders barred and locked like a barn door. So either you're a criminal or something worse. Old Yod's had no visitors for many a month, no. None like you, at least. Perhaps there are none left. Ah, cruel winter. Why dost thou mock thy sovereign? Oh, Lars. Whither have thou flown? I like this dude. Where did all the people here go? How long has winter been going on now? Or was there ever a former Darkstar mercenary around here? Where did all the people here go? To bright lamps and warm fires, yes? To lock and key and warding sign. Meropolis, that's where they went. Stilted and guarded, not to be corrupted, safe in the arms of our king. Old Yod's stubborn, see? Stubborn as a rock. Worked this farm since year 0, or thereabouts. What cares I for sleet, or snow, monsters, or machines? The king shall protect this house, or all's for naught. The old farmer lapses into silence, occasionally muttering something inscrutable. How long has winter been going on now? Day after day it snows, week after week, and month after month. Poor Yod can't sow, can't reap, can't grow. Someone ought to tell the king, but who hears Yod? Only winds and wisps have been his guests since the Lars fled. Don't know what he's saying, Lars. The old farmer lapses into silence, occasionally muttering something inscrutable. Was there ever a former Dark Star mercenary around here? Dark Star, eh? Surely a creature of the night. Beware, oh thrice beware those who follow such heavenly sirens. Star-crossed are they, sailing for a fate that's written on the sky for all, save them to read. The name rings a bell, but the temple's ruined. Come back last year, or last decade, when the spire still gleamed, and songs of joy still echoed under the garlands. Okay. Appreciate it, man. Gonna be heading out. So soon to leave old Yod on his Todd. Ah, but you've been here before, and here you'll be back again. Not long. Not long. No, no. The old farmer's hand finds your own and gives it a gentle squeeze. You leave Yod murmuring to himself, or to something you can't see. He's blind. It's pretty effed up that he has just a window looking outside. But yeah, be fair, yeah, it probably would have been simpler to get info. Gosh, years ago? That's probably Ferropolis right there, right? Place up on stilts. Okay. Oh, do they actually have, like... Huh. They have a proper wire system set up. Color me surprised. Okay, I think that's where we started. We should actually probably make our way to Ferropolis, just to try and get a home base set up going. Even if that just means staying at an inn. We might be able to afford a home. If not, so be it, but having some place we can actually sleep as opposed to constantly, and I mean constantly drinking potions. Probably the smartest thing. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Oh, aren't you cute? Look at you. You're adorable. You're like a little knight helmet on spider legs with a little maul in it. Oh, he's got a freaking lance. Oh, goodness. You're adorable. Anyways, what's going on in here? Oh, can I crawl, like, through here? Okay, cool. Upsies? What's this? Ooh. Fancy. Go around this way. And, excuse me. Like, you are cute, but you're getting in the way, buddy. Don't need that right now. Nope, not right now. Working. Yeah, that's 2 right there, so... Considering we didn't get a pop-up, there's definitely a 3rd. Let's see here. Ooh, barred from the other side. Ooh, here we go. Something has changed. Got a lockpick. He can stay out there. He's being a bit of a brat. Anyways, what do we got going on in here? Bada bing, bada boom? Nothing. I don't care anymore. Moving on. Oh, we're actually gonna have to, switch to our good hat. Good hat. There we go. How many level ups do I have at this point? I keep hitting the wrong button to check. I have 5 level ups. Oh my gosh. I haven't put anything, like, into my stats since before we left Hollowshire. Like, seriously, I was like, nah. I can't really think of what I want to put points into, because everything's kind of important, but also it's kind of, like, super chill at the same time, and I can kind of go at my own pace. Anyways, we got a book. Introduction to Sixfold Cipher by A. Zhang of P. Kabbalistica. Kabbalistica? Volume 3, Why Sixfold. The number 6 enjoys many virtues that make it exceptionally suitable for applied cipher magic. I thought there were supposed to be 7 virtues. You know, to counteract the 7 deadly sins. You know, whatever. Actually, wait, hold up. So I know everyone cares about, like, the 7 deadly sins when they're doing their stupid media thing. And nobody cares about, like, cardinal sin. But since there are 7 virtues that are the opposite of those 7 deadly sins, is there a cardinal virtue? I don't hear anyone talk about cardinal sin. So I don't know if anyone's ever talked about, or if it's even set in actual religious text, if there's a cardinal virtue. Anyways, moving on. 6 is a superior, highly composite number, meaning that it is highly divisible in comparison to its size. Compare 6, world. Oh, wait. Oh, that's... So I'm not crazy, right? The second page just didn't load until I, like, opened the book again. That's not my fault, right? Okay, hold up. You guys can blame me all the same. Feel free. It's still probably somehow my fault, but you can blame me, but it's not my fault. Compare 6, divisible by 1, 2, 3, and itself, to 10, which is almost twice as large, yet still has the same number of divisors, 1, 2, 5, and itself. And you will see what we mean. 6 is also the smallest perfect number, meaning it is equal to the sum of all of its proper divisors, 1, 2, and 3. I feel like I'm talking to the dude in Secrets of Grandia who's obsessed with the number 3. Except he's obsessed with the number 6 now. Moving on. Perhaps for these reasons, 6-sided shapes, or hexagons, are ubiquitous in the natural world, in their waxen structures, in compound eyes of insects, in crystal formations, in snowflakes, in the surface of a neutron star, and in foam and froth formed by bubbling liquid. Are we talking more about fractals at this point? Anyways, these and other qualities recommend 6 as a number of remarkable occult potency. Okay, now we're starting to get weird and like occulty. Cool. Keep it up. The number 12 enjoys similar qualities and is likewise highly divisible by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and itself. I feel like everything's divisible by 1 and itself. It's the entire point of being divisible by 1. Anyways, in the late 0th century, anti-Rex during the God War, engineers of the old Cardovan Republic indeed considered 12, along with 2, 3, 4, 8, and 60 as an alternate foundation for cipher-powered war machines that would eventually give rise to the Clockwork King. However, several factors influenced the adoption of 6-fold rather than 12-fold cipher, a fateful decision that would set the pattern for our present glorious age. First, the average human being, who has, according to basic statistical principles, slightly fewer than 10 fingers. Yeah, that's how statistics work. On average, there's less than 10 fingers on every person. On average, there's less than 2 arms per person. On average, moving on, is able, by using their closed fist, to represent the number 0. To count up to 6 numerals with one hand, this made components based on 6-fold easier to assemble and work with for Cardova's mostly unlettered workshop laborers. I'm amazed they brought in 0 numerology into their lore building, because that's not... That one frickin' paragraph was actually really weirdly well made. I wasn't expecting that. Moving on. Second, the Cardovan proto-machinists understood the importance of semi-clausal symmetry and hence knew that using 12-fold cipher would require a 12-letter clause. Such long clauses would make many times more challenging to manufacture mechanical components that could accommodate them without suffering arcane complications, such as accretive cross-contagion, echo-rot, and oversympathy, while doubtless multiplying the human toll described in the introduction to our first volume. These phenomena and their solutions are explained at length in the excellent publication, An Introduction to Occult Engineering. Third, in the week preceding the final decision of the Cardovan Committee assigned to settle this question, the chairman of the committee performed a private rite of divination using the innards of a small domestic animal. This ritual supposedly advised him to consume a dangerous dosage of powdered wraith mold, a moss-like fungus with trance-inducing qualities, traditionally used by some Wiccans as a sacrament. Under the influence, the chairman experienced a vision of the whole cosmos as an infinitely nested arrangement of overwhelmingly symmetrical six-sided forms, and thereafter successfully persuaded his associates to select sixfold. Hence, whenever you are overcome by the joy and simplicity of working with sixfold cipher, you may remind yourself that it is all thanks to humble wraith mold. Okay. So, not for nothing, but yeah, it's a lot of sixes right there. Moving on. So, it's almost been an episode. Actually, let's start working our way to, let's see here. Yeah, let's start working our way to, Heropolis. And then we'll call it an episode there. Oh, look, you guys just keep your trash below, like, below your city? Awesome. So, oblongy. Hey, what's up, girl? This disheveled citizen is muttering to themselves as they rake through the mud and muck underneath the town. Hey. Hey, Startle. Oh, hello, mate. Don't mind me, I'm just scratching out a living. You'd be surprised what flushes down here from those cozy folks up in Heropolis. Some may call it junk, but me, I calls it treasure. I like you. Do you actually call it treasure, or... Yeah, do you actually call it treasure? They shoot you a withering look. Don't be stupid, it's bloody junk. Just say that so towny sorts will give me the time of day. Everyone likes to see a peasant with enterprise. Good hunting to you. I like how they're like, no, this is freaking stupid. I'm literally just doing this so people will actually pay attention, man. Ah, we gained beer. Ah, the second greatest treasure of all. Right after friendship. Oh, and, well, money. Well after money, so I guess it's more of a third. Whatever. Ooh, there's so many places to explore. I'm so excited. Anyways, up to Daisy. Daisy, upsies. Oh. Hi. Oh, I can talk to this one, which means I can look all over it. You're a cutie. Oh. I like you. I like that they have little lances. That's so adorable. Little knight dudes. Oh, it's great. It's freaking funny because, like, I've done a few episodes where I've talked about, like, character designs and stuff, and how a character's design, NPC, enemy, whatever, should kind of, like, give what the heck it's supposed to look like and what they're supposed to be and do. And, like, the first time I saw one of these dudes, it's like, oh, you got, like, a little knight helmet, you've got a lance, you've got a, like, maul, and you're coming to attack me. And it's like, yeah, you're a mechanical knight. It's very obvious what they are, and they're obviously doing that. It's nice to see games actually handle it. It's nice to see games properly frickin' do character design. That's all I'm saying, man. It's wonderful. Ooh. Looks like there's some ore in there. Okay, tell you what. Let's talk to these NPCs. What's up, mate? 5 days. I've been kipping here now. They say I'm accused of stealing my true name, that I can't enter Ferropolis till the king has resolved my case. I don't know about any case. I've lived here all my life. They won't tell me anything else because they can't be sure I'm really me. That's fair. You lost your social security card, didn't you? They want me to file a petition, but I can't do that until they let me in. It's madness. Bureaucracy. Yeah, that's how that works. A dull mechanic voice booms out through the great machine's visor. Edict. Halt. And beshrive thyself, citizen, for thou standest before the servant of the Clockwork King. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. You look more like a heap of scrap to me, or... Sorry, how exactly does one beshrive oneself? Actually, yeah, that's what I'm curious about too. How does one exactly beshrive oneself? Pondering. Alas, thy query exceeds the remit of this incarnation. Petitions to its majesty may be submitted at the Machinarium. Appraisal. Thou art a vagabond of unknown loyalty, therefore, edict. Trespass not against the king's peace, for thou art watched and thrice watched. Ooh, thrice watched. You guys like me that much? All hail its majesty, Macinus Rex, the Clockwork King. Yeah. So, pleased to make your acquaintance. Pondering. Oh... He doesn't have much to say. This boy's just a simple greeting bot. You look more like a heap of scrap to me. Oh. Dude's just a simple greeting bot with 3 lines. I should be going. Oh. They should have programmed you more, buddy. Oh, well. Anyways, what you got to say, man? Oh, are you like wearing like a weird steam, like, it almost looks like a freaking Star Wars-y like Desert Raider version of a Plague Doctor mask? The lift is closed due to investigation. I'm afraid I can't say more. Yeah, like a weird like freaking Plague Doctor mask type thing. That's cool. Oh well. Let's just try to get in here and call it good for an episode. Oh, hey. Easy peasy. Fine ore. Because I'm a fine lad. Thank you to the yeah. Anyways, guys. It's been an episode of Dread Delusion. I guess we're going to have to enter from there. Yeah, that looks about right. So, next episode, we'll go over there to try and do that. Because we do need to set up, like, some sort of home base. For sure. But, until then, it's been fun, and I'll talk to you guys in another episode. Ciao!